Okay, so coaxial cable, again, it has this actually four layers. The first one is the inner conductor that runs down the middle of your cable. The next one is an insulator. So it is surrounded by a layers of insulation. So what is insulation? It protects the kung sa ato pang normal na wire kanang mga electric wire nato kabantay mo anang plastic, those are insulators to protect the inner connections. Number one, it protects para dili siya dali maputol. Number two, it protects para dili siya ma mabasa, or it is means for safety and protection. So ano yung pinaka-purpose sa insulator. But for the networking type sa mga insulator, apil po na siya, but it adds with to minimize the crosstalk or the EMI or electromagnetic interferences. So, kay transmission man to, no? So, sa transmission, daghang mga interferences na mga mahitabo. Like, kanang ato ang connector na matapat siya sa wire o sa mga metal, so na mga interferences like magnetic interferences. So, kung na mga ingana, so it will really cause the slow of your speed of transmission. Later on, we will discuss kung saan na sila. So, another thing here, so another conducting shield which makes this type of cabling restrained to outside interferences. So, from here, na siya outside para mapuggan niya mga outside interferences. So, like static interferences or other interferences. This type of cabling comes in two types of There are thick and they are thin net and thick net. So meaning kung makakita mo sa inyo ang mga coaxial cable, kung makatanaw mo sa inyong TV, ay mga nipis na mga baga na ano. And kana siya, as again, there are many types of coaxial cable na later we'll be discussing. Kana siya, it also have effect sa ato ang transmission, sa ato ang signal or information. So kung sa television na siya, so still networking, so mag-transmit ka radio frequency sa radio or sa kanang frequency sa inyong TV, di ba? So maka-apekto jud na siya mo nang kabantay mo sa inyong mga kung nasa mga lagyo mong lugar, kung nagsaligra mo sa antena, ang inyong kuha sa inyong reception is hinay siya, especially if you choose the wrong coaxial cable. So again, it affects because each coaxial cable have this called impedance. Impedance meaning there is a which is in terms of ohms, where it means kung ohms iya, in electrical terms, ohms refers to resistance, which means to resist the flow of current. So, kung the longer your cable, the more the resistance. Kung sa kurente ang istoryahan nato, dili ang gilabay nato na data, because again, ang gilabay na data nato sa ato ang cable is just kurente nga gibutangan nato og delay. So, para ma-consider na as 1 or either 0. So, pa-delay-delayhon nato, pasakaon, paubson, palasakaon, paubson. That's why there is a wave which is called the square wave. Kanang normal makita niya sinusoidal wave, kanang murag bowed. So if you have square wave, those are waves that emits the binary bit which is 1 and 0. And the combination of bits will form an information. So from here, so both types have maximum transmission speed of 10 Mbps. So again, sir, nga nung dili siya gigamit nato sa karon sa atong mga routers nga na. Again, if you could see, ang iyang maximum na matlabay lang na speed is only 10 Mbps. So, okay naman na siya. But right now, atong mga provider control even Mbps as much as 200, 300 Mbps. So, actually, we could throw around 1 Gbps. Did you see na gusto mo magpataod og 1 Gbps na internet connection? I know someone na mutaod og 1 Gbps. Joseph, ganahan ka pa tao, Joseph? Ang iyang package, ang iyang medyo mahal siya, pero dahil the company is called the Net City, na nag-open na sila sa Bohol, and I think 3 of my students are currently working there. So mato may na ako mga connections. Kaya na siya, sir, apply na niyo. Uwa ka malinga 1 Gbps akong ipa-connect nimo pila man. Niya na siya. Niya na ko pila man ang 1 Gbps siya. Ang 1 Gbps sir medyo ano na sir, kanang price wise na siya. Unsa man ang price wise, murag duduha man ta ng price wise pila man. A monthly sa 1 Gbps is 20k. So actually that is cheap already. Pero dili siya cheap for a personal use like us kana magamit ta. Mag 20k ka every month, merong sakit kaya sa bulsa, di ba? Pero companies, that's why ingon sila, they are actually making proposal for our school na mo acquire sila sa ilahang company na 1 Gbps para hopefully our school will already have the fastest internet sa atoa. Pero I don't know if they will agree because right now the internet connection sa atoa ata is roughly naara sa 100 paspas na siya. Roughly naasa sa 100 to 200 Mbps ang sa atong school. But the problem there is there are many computers using our internet connection. So if you have plenty of computers, again, di ba, giingon nato sa past mga topics na to, the more the computer that you use within your line, the lesser the speed because it will be divided. Okay, so kaya sa check. Let me pause this one first. So from here, again, as what I've told you, the school, the one of my students are already an executive on that company. Bago siyang company in terms sa Bohol, but it is already big company in Manila. So the company is an aggregate of the telco, meaning neutral sila sa telco. So they provide help to the telco, like especially making their towers and etc. So outsourcing company sila po. At the same time, aggregate sila. So dili sila competitor at the same time, pero mo-provide po sila. Pero ang ilahang providan is mga dagkong company. Pero I think right now naa sila ma-provide nga 100 Mbps kalipat ko og tagpila to siya. Ang mga ano siguro po to, mga medyo mahal po, mga 1 kapin siguro gyapon. So, mga almost 2 siguro. So, lahi ra jud kung ma-connect nang dito. Kung ma-connect nang dito. Pero sila, nakalinya naman daw po sila. Pero marag, naapa sila within Tagbilaran din Panglao. So, na siya. So, may mga dagkong company pa lang sila. So, again, with that speed, dili ka kaya ang kining cabling nato. And also, if you could wonder, di ba, that the big issue right now is about 5G internet connection, di ba? I-relate nila ang 5G to coronavirus because it emits unwanted signals that could cause diseases sa human, di ba? Mga ingon nila. I don't know with regards to that diseases, but 5G internet connection is actually transmitting at higher than 1 Gbps. So if imagining those speed sa gawas, so China, Korea, Japan, USA, using those speeds in 5G, utilizing the 5G, kaya kita, mingon man ta, sir, 5G na ako o 5G lagi ang imong speed, pero ang imong device are not capable to transmit 5G. It's still 4G, so your speed is still 4G. So meaning, if bisan pag napamoy speed nga 5G, if your cables are not capable of holding the 5G speed, therefore, the speed will still be 10 Mbps. So, mao na siya. Usapod sa reason nga nung i-push through nila, di ba, ang fiber optics because in long term, atong speed magkakusog man jud, magkakusog. Maybe sa tua sa Pilipinas di pa ingana siguro kakusog for a reason daghang mga political mga hindrances, di ba? May mga political hindrances which is out of our scope. So with that, most of the company are rearranging their lines, di ba? Daghanan ng kabantay mo sa kalsada nangugkob mga way pila ka years way back, ngugkob jud sila taman kay gipampulihan nila ang linya nila o fiber optics. What's the reason? Because the speed will still continuously going higher, and kung magbutang sila og mga linya nila na mga coaxial cable, useless lang gyapon. So kung di sila mag-usog og linya na fiber optics, even they give the pila ka gigabits na siya, it will still have many interferences nga maka-cause pod o slow sa itong internet connection. So mo na siya. Sa giingon lagi sa I've attended my colleague 2 ECE faculty plus me attended a seminar with the PLDT, and one of my colleague asked, "Sir, based sa na background check na mo as we go here, we've seen that Globe and PLDT are can provide this speed. Why at the end of our houses and home our speed is still loading? What's the reason?" Yan na sila. Actually, the reason, sir, is it's too expensive for us to kasahon nila og improve ang tibuok Pilipinas sa ilang cabling. Because if you see a tunnel, imagine a tunnel, buho man ang tunnel, no? So, if the entrance is very big, pag abot sa tumoy, mugamay hantod sa pag-abot sa inyo, ha. So, mugamay siya. So, bisan pag-unsa ka kusog na siya, pag-abot sa tumoy, kay ang agiana niya, ang mga cables na gipanggamit, is gamay lang ang capability. So, pag-abot sa inyo, hinay gapon na siya. Okay? Hinay gapon na siya. Mao nang sa ilaha, at the time daw, ang ilang focus is to have a stable internet connection. Kaya, ingon sila na even medyo hinay ang internet connection nimo, pero kung stable siya, it could suffice. So, medyo madana. So, mao tong nag-ingon man to sila namo before pa nag-trend ang fiber optics way 5 years way back pa na sa Pilipinas, na gawas kay pila ka years na siya. So, sa Pilipinas pagka-trend sa fiber optics, yan siya. But don't worry, sir, we are trying our best na magkugkog. But ang biggest hindrance nila is again mga politicians. So, okay ba na mo, there are some politicians na they will not allow company na mangugkubra sa kalsada nila if they don't have, alam nyo na. Okay. So, those are some hindrances. Okay. So, next, let's continue. So, what are coaxial cable? So, what's naman yung coaxial cable? Diba, kamantay mo, ingani dyan ang makita yung cable, no? Perfectly ingani makita yung cable sa inyong mga TV antennas. Diba, ingani. Likod sa TV ninyo na i-jack to the or connector na isaksak ninyo ni. Okay. What is a coaxial cable? Coaxial cable, sometimes called as coax. Coax cable. So, coax cable, is an electrical cable which transmit radio frequency. As I've told you, it transmit radio frequency. So, signal from one point to another. Meaning, radio frequency from analog na signal, meaning it could transmit through air. Okay? So, mao nang antena niyo sa TV, di ba? Kung magsaligra mo sa coaxial cable ninyo, ang may tabo is mag-agad yun na siya sa frequency niya, manang nindot or maot ang reception sa inyong TV. So, the technology has been around since the 20th century. So, these cables are mainly being used to connect satellite antenna. So, that's the reason why ang mga facility mismong dagko nato, they use coaxial cable. Mano paglabay sa dakong internet, paglabay sa ilang mga satellite, they use coaxial cable. So, you obviously could expect the speed na ma-cater lang niya. So, that's why you have many coaxial cable pod para maka-suffice pod kunyari magka-improve ang internet, nag-improve pod ang type sa cable. So, later we'll have different types of cable. Okay. In in determining the type of cable, you will always encounter this